What's going on, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH, and to be honest, we're back with another. That's right, I'm back with another banger video for you, and this time I've got the best build in NBA 2K24, and by best build, I mean I don't even use it myself. I just put it in the title of the video to trick you into clicking it because you're too stupid to use critical thinking. I've dropped 69 best build videos since the launch of the game, and now once have you thought to yourself, how can there be 69 best builds? That's a literal contradiction. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this build. Just make sure you are mentally prepared to wield this amazing demigod. Okay, let's start off with the name. The first name's gonna be Rex, the last name's gonna be Remedial. Now the reason we want Remedial on the back of our jersey is so that people assume we suck, but really low-key, you have the best build in NBA 2K24. Now for the hand, we're going left hand and choose whatever jersey number you like because it doesn't matter. Okay, so for this build, you're gonna go point guard for your position because you're the friend group leader, and if you aren't already, just make a point guard and appoint yourself the friend group leader. Your friends will have no choice but to bow down and give you a reach around once you assert your dominance. So for the height, we're gonna go 5'8". The reason we're going 5'8" is because that's the average man's height in the real world, and it's already enough grown men living out their height fantasies with their drippy light-skinned Mikey Williams builds in 2K. We're different here. So we're gonna go with something a bit more honest, which will automatically earn the respect of your teammates. They're gonna say something along the lines when they see your 5'8" build like, wow, that guy's real. He's so real.
That mother back there is real.
As for the weight, we're going 140 pounds because we're trying to be as fast as possible, but I'll explain more later. And for the wingspan, go 6'4" because we're creating an alpha male with a podcast. And what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear an alpha? I'll give you a second. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. So T-Rex arms are a must. Moving on to attributes, the first thing you want to do is you want to max out your speed and acceleration to 99 overall. When you're max speed and acceleration, it's like if Sonic and Shadow said, with that speed and acceleration, you will become unstoppable. Defenders are gonna have a hard time keeping up with you on the court because the entire time you possess the ball, you're gonna be moving like,
I'm fast as boy.
Moving on to strength, we're gonna put that at a 37 because our player skips leg day, but you are going to put your vertical at a 71 so we can dunk on fools. I know that doesn't make any sense in terms of strength and vertical, but our player has natural leg strength. We don't need a ton, okay? And last but not least, for your physicals, put your stamina at a 99 overall. The reason you want max stamina for this build is because I'm gonna give it great defense. Combine this speed and that height, and it's gonna be like a little gnat just flying all over the place. And if you've ever had to swat a gnat out of your face, then you know they're most likely coming right back like,
I don't get that.
Next, put your perimeter defense at an 87 overall. You want to be able to stay in front of your opponent's face like a stage 5 clinger girlfriend. Also, put your steal at a 91. This will give your player gold glove, and you're going to need a durable glove when you're bending the other team over. Speed with ball is also going to be a 91 because we want to be as fast as Sarah J. Ball handle is a 90. Now, with this rating on your handles, you'll be able to snap more ankles than a brutality in Mortal Kombat 1. But here's the key to this build, okay? Don't get lost in the sauce, okay? Leave your pass accuracy at a 60 overall. With this build, you don't need to pass the ball because you're the star of the team. This build is gonna have you looking like prime New York Knicks Carmelo Anthony. You'll be able to dribble 22 seconds off of the clock and then score, and everybody knows the team loves that. Now you might be thinking to yourself, how are we gonna score with this build, TBH? Are we gonna take difficult middies like Melo on the Knicks? No, we're not fat, we're fast. So instead, go ahead and dump 80 attribute points into the dunk and 72 into the layup. Now you're gonna be the little guy that flies, the little guy that could. This build is easy to mess up, so this last part is crucial. If you do not put your last few points into this slot, it's gonna F up this build, so please listen closely. Take your last few points and dump them into post control. Just hear me out, I know it sounds crazy. If you make this build right, you should be able to get your post control to a 33 overall. Now that's just enough points to make sure you're able to push that fat dumpy from your my player into your defender with maximum efficiency. So when it's all said and done, these are the stats that you're left with. 99 stamina, acceleration, and speed, 71 vert, 91 steal, 87 perimeter defense, 91 speed with ball, 90 on the handles, 72 layup, and a 80 driving dunk. We don't have anything on shooting, and that's because gun violence is at an all-time high, so instead of contributing to the problem, we'll be contributing to the solution. Now, if you click continue, you should get shades of Homer Simpson, Peter Griffin, and Patrick Star. Congratulations, you've just created a two-way liability. Wow. And if you want to see how great this build is, then just stay tuned because I have a new series on the way where I'm gonna run with this build in the rec called Remedial Rec. Rec. Look, we can't afford a real echo around here, okay? I'll let y'all later.